This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, the WBDC Country Showdown is just 2 weeks away. The Jasper City Council takes the first steps towards a tax abatement for new affordable housing. The Holland Events Committee makes a donation to Holland Elementary. In sports, Kurt Guxell has a look at high school baseball and softball sectionals. And on WJTS Informed tonight, Detective Shane Staggs and Tammy Lampert of SWICAC talk about how their agencies work together. All this and more coming up next on the 18 WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. The Indiana State Police Post Jasper awarded a pair of brothers the Civilian Distinguished Service Award yesterday afternoon at the ISP Jasper office. 5-year-old Caleb Wren and his brother 13-year-old Austin Wren, an 8th grade student at Jasper Middle School, were given the awards by Master Trooper Eric Williams and Jasper District Command Lieutenant Jason Allen. While the brothers were playing in the neighborhood together, they noticed that Master Trooper Williams' house was on fire. The children quickly told a neighbor about the house, and the neighbor immediately called the fire department. The boys did what is right, and they did not have to do that. But what they did helped save our stuff and our house, Master Trooper Williams said. According to Indiana State Police Lieutenant Allen and Trooper Williams, the awards were custom made for the occasion. The Holland Events Committee Incorporated presented the students of Holland Elementary with a donation of $5,000 yesterday afternoon. The donation is in conjunction with the school's Walkathon fundraiser. After hearing about the fundraiser, Andrea Peters, the 2019 chairperson for the Holland Events Committee, decided to help out.
So we as the Holland Events Committee offer several events to the Holland community throughout the year and do several fundraising events and like to be as philanthropic as possible and give back to the community. Over the course of the last couple of years, we've had very successful festivals, which we're very grateful for, and we know that the school was recently doing a walkathon to raise money for a new playground, and we felt that this was the right time to make our largest donation to date back to the Holland community, so we decided to donate $5,000 towards a new playground.
Holland Elementary School Principal John Sager says the playground project is multiple phases, and the principal says phase 1 is completed after they laid out a rubberized playing surface for the kids. According to Principal Sager, the $5,000 donation will help with phase 2 of the playground project.
Phase 2, we're looking at our main playground, which is our mulch area. We're looking at bringing in a new piece of equipment. We're also looking at getting some of the old mulch off, kind of checking the drainage system, and then getting a new coating of fresh mulch on there, along with replacing some border areas. So this donation will actually go to help us with phase 2, and a very generous donation. This community is just fantastic about supporting stuff here at school. We really do appreciate it.
Principal John Sager estimates the total project will cost around $35,000 to $40,000. The Jasper City Council made the first actions in the tax abatement process for new affordable housing. Park Place Estates 1 LLC is looking to bring a 148-unit multifamily development to the area. The project is divided into 3 phases, the first phase being 30 units and a community room. An ordinance was passed in order to move forward with the process. For residential projects to go through a tax abatement program, Jasper will need to establish an economic development area. The planned development will offer affordable housing at an estimated cost of $500 to $575 per unit, with a rent price that is based on the market rate instead of income. In addition, the Park Place Estates will be built with eco-friendly materials with a goal of making the units energy efficient as a means to keep potential tenants' utility bills low. Anticipation and excitement is higher than ever as aspiring country music artists prepare for the 38th annual WBDC Country Showdown held at the Jasper Arts Center on Thursday, June 6th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 12 acts from across the region are performing this year, with a few returning and several making their showdown debut. Radio station WBDC is proud to once again be hosting the Country Music Talent Search with a chance for a local artist to win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Tickets are $8 at the door or $5 in advance. Limited seating is available. The Jasper Arts Center will provide the backdrop to feature the best and brightest talent in our area. The band Haywire returns as well, entertaining the crowd and backing all of the talented performers. The acts taking the stage in this year's showdown are Ava Shemp of Utica, Kentucky, Katie Gulquist of Crown Point, Indiana, Evan Twitty of Vincennes, Indiana, Gus's Banjo Pickin' of Tazewell, Indiana, Robert Reitman of Celestine, Indiana, the Hagedorn Family Band of Bristow, Indiana, Neil McCoy of Bloomington, Indiana, Tony Patrick of Cloverdale, Indiana, Chloe Leakin of Jasper, Indiana, Tommy Lee Jones of Linville, Indiana, and the Regal Family Band of Muncie, Indiana, and Rick Van Winkle of Newburgh, Indiana. Now in its 38th year, the WBDC Country Showdown finds the most promising country music talent in the area, giving these performers a chance to be named Best New Act in 101 Country. Winners compete for a $1,000 cash prize for first place, $250 for second place, and $100 for third place. The top 3 finishers will receive beautifully engraved trophies as well. Advance tickets are going fast and are available now at the WBDC and WJTS TV studios, which is located at 458 3rd Avenue in Jasper during regular business hours. An initial hearing has been set up for a Gibson County clerk. James Morrow was scheduled to appear in court on June 5th at 10 a.m. in the Vandenberg Superior Court building. Morrow is accused of pulling a gun on a man after they had a heated argument in Princeton at a Sam's Food Mart back in April. The victim told police he had hands up when facing a car while Morrow charged towards him with a gun. 2 children were buckled in the back seat of the car, which put them in the line of fire. Both the victim and a witness who caught the entire incident recorded on a cell phone said at the time Morrow smelled of alcohol. Morrow now faces charges of battery with a deadly weapon, criminal recklessness and with a deadly weapon, as well as intimidation with a deadly weapon and pointing a firearm. Well, now stay tuned. Weather and sports are still to come on 18 WJTS News.